And sometimes your stomach is sore, but you must come here. Your stomach sounds like Rack City. You hear the rumbling. It's like you're driving a black scooter over gravel. You know when the naughty kids driving that black scooter? That's how your stomach is sounding. But you still come in and record a podcast. Welcome to the GenC pod. Front of the congregation, we got two gentlemen here right next to me. As you can see, JP in his old boldness, looking like a prime Vin Diesel. Rizaan right next to me, all brown. He refuses to wear shorts in summer. That's a bit of an issue, which means he's got ashy knees. So if there's a lotion sponsor, please hook him up with some lotion so he can put on shorts. Welcome to the GenC pod. Mitch Matyana taking over. Come on. Yeah.
Welcome, Mitch.
Dude, get some lotion. Yeah. Let's start, because we've got shorts on. Get some lotion. What's up with this ashiness?
It's also the fast to retain as much moisture as you can.
Remember as a kid, when you used to go swimming and you start playing noughts and crosses on your
Bro.
That's why I don't swim. People are like, oh, Mitch, you can't swim. No, I don't swim because I'm ashy. When you have darker melanin, you get ashy so quickly. Look, I'll look gray. Like in those boards, you know when the dusty board at school when they were writing on the chalk, that you can see that dust residue? That's my skin. That's why I don't swim. I can swim. Just I need to preference that. Sorry, I'm coming in hot. That was just always on my mind.
Let the people know I can swim. That's the important thing.
Oh, sorry. I'm going through a tangent. You know the Dream Boys, right? You guys know the Dream Boys? So Brandon, part of the Dream Boys, he actually saved my life. I almost drowned, but I can swim. Okay. I always tell the story.
We didn't need that.
He said because when we bring on the Dream Boys, he's gonna have that story cocked and ready, and we're just gonna bring up no.
He saved my life. He saved Brandon. Shout out Brandon from the Dream Boys. He saved my life. But I can swim though.
Yes.
Get the lotion sponsor.
Welcome, Rizaan.
Shout out to the audio listeners.
Come on.
There's a possibility the audio listeners will be able to see video. Like, there's a possibility.
Yo, budget's going up, baby. Hey. GenC. We're going to watch there on the Spotify. Shout out Spotify, shout out YouTube, all the platforms.
Let's go. So my main audio listener, that was good, brother. Welcome.
It's hot, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
it's not hot
but
enough.
the upgraded studio just doesn't make you feel it.
Aircon in the studio, brother. We were suffering. Bro.
Is it?
We have aircon.
You got AC now.
You got AC. Like
I'm not gonna lie.
Mommy used to pray for times. Like,
the setup here is very nice.
Thanks, man.
But of course, brands, you can still jump in. You know what I mean? I'm the boys out. You know what I mean? Make it a little bit bigger. Take it on the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So the one thing that Mitch used to say was, keep your feet on the ground.
Come on.
But reach for the stars.
I truly believe in that. Like, I think the one thing I said, I mean, when we were speaking off air to the both of you, I think your consistency and what you guys have been doing in terms of like culture and speaking to people, not only who are, social media stars, presenters or whatever, but also just ordinary folk, is that you guys are part of culture. You're part of Cape Town. And I love that. And I feel like most of the time when we see Cape Town, we see tourism, obviously see the mountain, we obviously speak our second language, German. But besides all of that, like when I'm with you guys who are culture, who are Cape Town, and I feel like Cape Town creatives need to support these kind of spaces that are by us, for us. So I appreciate the work that you guys do, man. Keep your feet down, reaching for the stars.
Starting
early, bro. What's
man. I have to. I think like consistently. I mean, I remember even when you guys just started, your clips were flooding TikTok quite a bit. So I was seeing that. And like now, where you guys are and the people that you're getting, and I mean the AC in the studio. Budget's gone up here, but it can go more. Brands, if you would like to. Yeah. No, but this is cool.
He doesn't know the power in the house is off.
Someone's turning the stove. No, man, the stove doesn't work.
Oh, stove use experienced.
Allegedly.
Must stay in the house.
Allegedly.
Should we switch to the geyser? You know where that geezer's cold. That first sprinkle of cold geyser water. The disappointment. You're standing outside naked there in the shower.
Can we stay here? Can we stay here? Because like, there's a few things I hate in this world, bro. Like a cold geyser, like a cold shower.
Yeah.
When I thought it was going to be warm.
When you needed that warm embrace, bro.
So crazy.
It's late for you because if I'm the third one in the house, boy, like water's not warm anymore. You should know that you are now getting what's left of what's left.
Because the thing is, man, like I don't know what it is. Like I feel like it's anatomy or physiology when like the water hits your legs, it's fine. When it hits you, but you're just
yeah. And it hits you even more. Exactly. Going on. I got an ice box. You're feeling it, bro. Dude, so two of my brothers, they always used to wake up later than me.
Okay.
So for me, I was always the first one up. Boom, get into the shower, and then they're already I can hear Mitch. Should have woke up. Out of that door. But yeah, and it's always weird, like how you always naked and then putting your hand into the shower. Yeah. Why do we never just stay clothed and then do it?
We don't waste water.
Why? Oh, that's true. We don't waste water anyways in case.
Remember, yeah. Because we look like these.
Dude. But yeah, no, I was lucky growing up. I always got a warm shower.
But some people, and I don't know if this is you've taught yourself or it's just inherent, but some people just have a radio voice.
Oh,
like if some people just told you've just got a great broadcasting voice. Was that just something that came naturally to you, or was it like you looked up to Jimmy Fallon? You were like, okay, cool, he's starting radio. This is what I want to do, or was it just something that just came within you?
I think for me, my voice has always been like this. So I was one of, I want to say 15 black kids in my year at school.
Parklands,
so I went to Parklands. I went to Parklands College, which Laura Volfard went to as well.
Yes.
I watched her play cricket. Incredible.
Yeah.
So there was only a few of us in that school. And like obviously influence, because there was a lot of international students there as well. So in terms of my accent and everything got influenced by that. Because I mean, those are your growing up stages. And I had the opportunity of like being part of the journalism club. So we had like a journalism club. We also had like a TV show that we used to film called Parklands News Network, and I was the anchor on there.
Wow.
So already those little, and like for me, I was just doing it for fun, but I didn't know that the journey was going to be radio because I wanted to become an economist.
Okay.
To be honest, crazy. I know, like how did we get there? But yeah, those little gems were happening in high school already, and being exposed to, camera crews, understanding, what the script looked like and being able to present.
Oh, wow.
So all those little sprinkles happened, and then obviously, fast forward a few years later, I'm doing radio, and it was like, just came so natural. It wasn't like, so yeah, those are little sprinkles there. My drama teacher always said, like, she saw it, like way before, because I remember, grade 10, you obviously have your electives, you select, and I had to pick between history and drama, and I dropped drama, pick history. And she was like, you make a mistake.
Oh.
She said that. It's like, you make a mistake, you should have took drama. And fast forward years later, I was like, those breathing exercises drama would help. Because now I'm hunched over on the radio. Welcome. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I can relate so much because I went to a school that also had drama.
Yeah.
And we had to actually choose early. So our arts and culture was separated into like 4.
Okay.
It's weird. It was art general, which is like arts and culture, which you grew up with.
Yeah.
Then there's art. So that's like the creative art, drawing, sculpting, whatever the case may be. Music, drama, and Xhosa. Ask me what I chose, bro.
Xhosa. Accept. No, that's cool.
Yeah, so like and then when you get electives, I thought about it. Like I thought about like, is it gonna be drama for me? But then I really wanted to take physics, and drama was in physics' group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It wasn't in the schedule.
Because I'm like, we had this conversation in a prior episode. Am I more artist or scientist? And I'm like, there's like a intersection where I'm both.
That's beautiful. That's so true. And I think like, obviously as a young kid, you're under so much pressure, especially if you're a kid of color. Like, let's be real here. For us, you're told like these are the certain jobs that's guaranteed that you're gonna make money, get yourself out of the hood, like help your family.
Yeah.
And then like at the same time, it's because you struggle with those certain subjects and you're such a creative that you want to do that.
Yeah.
So you find yourself from young ages, and I know people's stories, I know family members who've sacrificed their creativity to kind of focus on more of a corporate job, and they've thrived in there.
Yeah.
But there's like little bits and pieces of themselves going, I wish.
Can we stay here quickly? Let me stay here quickly. Sorry. Because, wow, that privilege of going to a school that has a journalism club or a media like team and stuff like that is it's actually like a game changer, because I'm realizing now I'm mad comfortable in front of like these type of things, because I went to a school that had drum production, one-act plays, musicals, cabaret, alles wat mal is. Even though I was backstage pulling curtains. You don't see these ashy knees. But it's like it's like, even though I chose the path of, because I have a whole honors degree. I'm a master's dropout, you know what I'm saying? I tried that, got the t-shirt, left. So now I'm in my creative bag. But like the fact that like I could fall back into this because I was used to this. I mean, that's a lot. Sorry. It's a lot. Sorry. I'm familiar.
I think familiar would be the word.
But I think it's important because, like you said, even though you weren't involved, you saw it.
Yeah.
And there's so much impact we have in just showing people these things, more than you even take in at that point.
Yeah.
Because like you said, that's a skill that now is starting to blossom, which is like years later.
Yeah.
And other people that were scared, like myself, I never wanted to be in front.
Yeah.
So the fear of being in front of a camera was like, stopped. It actually was one of the things that stopped me from doing this.
Oh wow!
And overcoming that is something that I have to learn, because it's actually, I find it a necessary skill today.
Yeah.
To be able to speak
100%.
to someone and say or convey your message, I think is necessary today.
It's also like when even on a corporate space, when you look at some of the people that you look up to within your field and industry, chances are those people are talking in front of camera.
Yeah.
That's how you came across those people. You see the confidence, you see the knowledge and the understanding of what they do. And that's also like another skill that you need to develop, so you can have that confidence when you step into the room, engage with people, speak to people, because you never know who's sitting with you, who's around you. And those small conversations, even if it's about a cup or whatever, can literally change someone's perspective. And that's happened to me, where I've walked into a room and I'm like, I don't know half the people here, but I've spoken to someone, and then weeks later I get an email from a company saying, yo, we were so-and-so. Would you like to do something with us? I was like, wait, what? We were just talking about like pens. You know what I mean? That was something, so that helps as well in terms of if you want to further yourself, not only in a corporate space or creative space, but just having the confidence to, start a conversation and be genuine about it. That's the one thing. Don't come into a space trying to look for something. Like if the conversation is not, if you know that person is the head of so-and-so, don't try to go there and force a conversation or whatever, because they can pick it up. If it happens naturally, you guys happen to be in a circle together, start having conversations, cool, that happens. If that opportunity is gone, it's gone. You know what I mean? That's me. I always try my best not to impose myself on people. So when people come to me, I'm very open to have a conversation. Or if we're in a group setting, I'll make sure that I acknowledge every single one of the individuals here. Because sometimes you find that where, because people know you guys are on the podcast, right? And then there's the guys behind the scenes of the podcast where they're trying to just divert their attention to you guys. Whereas like the people around you, they're like completely ignore and then go on about their day. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's not what it is.
But who wouldn't want to chat to you, Mitch? I mean,
I don't know. Maybe there are some people out there. Listen, weapons are forming against me, and they're prospering. So whoever's cooking up some stuff, hey, stop it now. Yeah. On Friday, I was coughing the whole time on Friday. So whoever's cooking up some bones, throw those chicken bones away. I've got praying parents. We're gonna fight fire with fire.
So let's go there, because 2010 was a big year for South Africa, but it was also a big year for you.
Yeah.
It was the year that, unfortunately, both your parents passed away in an accident. 11, right?
Yeah. No, I was 13. 13 at the time. Yeah. It was, just going back, like it was such a weird time in my life, because at that stage, that was when I think a lot of things were like prospering within my family. So obviously I was leaving the government school I was at, going into a private school. Mom just picked up a new job. So things were like turning at that time. And then all of a sudden, it was like the worst thing ever. Like literally, I remember an uncle of mine, because I was at home at that time, uncle of mine coming and then knocking on the door saying, yo, so-and-so, do you want to come with me? And I was like, this is weird. Like, why is he here?
Yeah.
And then I went to him and he's like, no. Then he came up with this, and I understand he was still trying to formulate what he was going to say to me. And then he was like, no, you must come stay with me. Your parents are going to be late. So you have to go to school tomorrow or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. Makes sense. If they're not going to be coming home now, whatever. Stayed with him. And then, but still, something just was not sitting right with me. And then I got the news, and it was like that moment, just my whole world just stopped.
Yeah.
It's like two people who you love dearly, who know you better than anyone, are gone. And then also you think about the future, about how your life's gonna look. So even from like a financial like standpoint, I was thinking, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna go to school? Who's gonna be there at my first rugby game? Who's gonna be there at my first cricket game? Who's gonna, just everything just hits you at once, like immediately. And like, yes, you obviously have your aunts and uncles and cousins who try to support you. But at the same time, it's like that initial, I wanna say month or two of people surrounding you and like showing you love while you're grieving is really, really important. But then it's that 8 month. 8 months down the line, when it's quiet, when you're sitting with yourself, where you achieve something and there's no one like patting on your back. I remember even like moments where I'll be standing on the rugby field and I'll look to the sidelines and I see all my mates' parents. And then I'll look and there was no one there for me. Yeah. And like those are the little moments that like creep up on you. And like, look, I'm a very spiritual guy. I'm heavy in faith. And obviously those are the moments where I was praying more. Like again, going into my teenage years where I'm still trying to figure out life, you know, and like hanging out with the wrong crowds. And look, I was truly blessed that my family members really tried their best. I know they have their own lives and I didn't expect anything from them because it was just me. But those who came into my life and like invested in me and poured their time and energy into me, I'm forever grateful, especially during those, because it could have gone south.
Correct.
Like I was hanging out with the worst crowds. We were doing some despicable things. And I know it's table view. What the hell are you doing table view? What you running around? What you running around doing table view for? But I mean, like, because, you know, I had such an incredible support system around me at the time. And again, even after the 8 months, even after the 2 years, even after the 3 years, because, you know, people around you will always forget. Right? Or they'll move on, or they'll heal quicker than you, who that's your immediate circle. That is your people. So for you, that takes much longer. And then obviously, when you get older, you start learning about therapy. And I mean, look, back late 2000s, early 2010s.
Yeah, it was pretty.
No one was talking about mental health the way we're talking about it right now. So it's like, for me as a teenager going through all of that, and like 2 years down the line and still feeling that same way, where I was trying my best just to take my mind. And I think maybe that was also like a blessing in a weird way, because I was doing so many things that I'm now knowledgeable about. Like, that's how I got into journalism school. That's why I was in the school play. I was playing first team cricket, first team rugby. I was playing basketball. I was literally dancing. I was part of a dance club and we were going to like international competitions. I was just throwing myself and spreading myself so thin in all those spheres, because there was a sense of like, I was longing for a community. Now that I'm older, I'm looking for that. That's the one thing I was doing at that time. And those spaces were so safe for me at that time. And that helped me in a little bit, and also like obviously helped me with the knowledge of everything that I have now. And it's benefited me in that way. But again, like a lot of people always say, yo, check up on your friends, check up on your mates. But that like 2 year, 3 year mark, man, when you're celebrating a birthday, when you again, like you said, when you're achieving something and your people are not there, it's different. And you sit there with yourself, you sit there with your thoughts. And that's what was happening to me. I was like doing so many things and achieving so many things. And it was cool, but like I needed that, I'm proud of you, like physical. Even though I could feel it. I could feel that they were like, keep going. Keep going. But like just that, looking at my friends and their parents, hugging them. Even if we lost, you know, I sat in that despair. They at least had someone to be like, yo, well done. You know, good job. And I had those people. I'm not saying I didn't have those people, but it's like at that time, I really longed for that. You know, like I wanted it so badly. And now that I'm older, I do everything with intention now. To let my friends know, like we'll go for months without talking to some of my friends. But I'll make sure when I check up, it's not like, yo, bro, are you good? It's like, cool, no, I'm good. all right, so how's this? So how's this person doing? How's your mom doing? Oh, okay, cool. So what you up to? I see you did this on socials, bro. That's really cool. How's work? Yo, is there any way I can help you? By the way, I've got this thing. Are you able to do that? Yeah, cool. That's how when I check up, I make sure that I check up with intention and with more than just, are you good? Especially as us guys. Because we go, are you good? Cool. Bro, did you see the football score, bro? United's getting cooked. Your team's getting, and you go straight into banter, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I do that sometimes. I do that too. I go straight into banter. But then there's moments.
Guilty.
You know what I mean? You generally are checking up on something.
Yeah, you don't even use words. You just send a TikTok. Like,
you know.
It's like, I'm thinking about
you. But like that's still, even the banter goes a long way. But then there's also moments where you have to be very intentional, especially as us guys. We need to start doing that in terms of looking at our friends and making sure that they are actually okay. Because sometimes we don't want to share, we don't want to talk.
And I didn't mean to unpack that now.
No,
I'm glad that we did, because there are so many others that use that moment as the moment in which they say, okay, now that's the reason why. That's the reason why I went off.
But I mean,
like, and I can understand, and like to your point, there was a moment where you could have gone there.
100%.
Right.
And there's moments where I did go there. Like when I did do like terrible things and I was a terrible person, and in the back of my mind, that was an excuse. The reasons why I was lashing out or being rude or not coming home or whatever, I did go in there. But I mean, for me, like I said, because of my support system, because of the faith that I had, and also just me struggling, because the way I grew up is very unique in terms of like, I was very faith-based, and then I had the struggle of my cultural side. So where I grew up around a lot of white people, so it's like culturally, I know what they do, but like a lot of white colored people communities, those are communities I grew up with. And of course, I used to go to my black community, but I wasn't as invested in terms of like growing up in there. So I'd go there to visit in December or whatever. So it wasn't like, obviously I still speak Xhosa and everything. And then when I turned 18, there was a massive decision to make.
Damn.
Right? So it was like some members of my family were like, yeah, but you didn't grow up like that. You grew up, drinking matchas, walking at Seafoam Prom, bro. You had Tasha's eating sandwiches.
You grew up drinking matchas.
Do you know what I mean? The lattes, the skinny lattes, bro.
It was the matcha on the rugby.
Do you know what I mean? The Walkerberry.
You
know Walkerberry. You are Walkerberry, bro. But why are you not with Amasi, bro? You know what I mean? So my family members were like, yo, that's how you grew up. But something inside of me, there was a crossroads where I was like, I had to make a decision. I had to be very intentional who I want to be in the future. And at 18, for some people, that never happens. It happens maybe at 30, even at 40, at 50. So I had to say, I have to acknowledge the side of me because it's who I am. And I did all my cultural customs and everything I wanted to do and learned a little bit more, because at the end of the day, when I have kids one day, they're going to come up to me and be like, Dad, who am I? And now I can't be like, yo, bro, you just a matcha K-way. You just one of the oaks, bro. You one of the oaks. What you mean you are, bro? Hey, Leabona, how are you, bro? Tonight, but they call you Tools, bro. No, Tools. You're one of the oaks, you know? But like
Steven, but they call you Sims.
Sims, you know what I mean, bro? No, but like I'm saying, like, I wanted that feeling of like, for my kids one day to be like, so this is who I am. This is what my dad did. Culturally, this is how he grew up. This is what he did. This is how he's tapped in with his culture, who he is. So I can answer those questions.
Do you know what's fun about that is that like, I feel like a lot of brown cultures can relate to that.
100%.
Like definitely Muslims, when they go with like, oh, I'm Mo. You know what I'm saying? Like, like.
It's identity. And like, also another thing is like, also a conversation that a lot of people don't have in terms of, yes, us males of color who go to predominantly white schools, we have that experience. I think another experience that people don't talk about a lot is the female of color experience in those schools. So I feel like they have that worse. I feel like with us males, we adapt so quickly because we go rugby culture, we go sports culture.
We have escapes.
And then we escape in that, where they are constantly isolated because the type of hair they have, you know, their lingo, they stick to it. And like, I remember in high school, I was so inspired by some of those who were my friends that like, I was like, nah, I can't fully diverge into this brew oak culture, which is like, not really me, but because I'm a teenager trying to adapt and trying to fit in, like that's what I was doing. And like obviously we had like mixed groups of friendship circles, but I think that experience of like females of color in private schools is like a conversation that people need to have a little bit more because they go through a lot, man.
Yeah.
Like even now, like when I speak to some of my friends and the things that they were feeling at the time and how they realize all of that in varsity only. You know, you take that for granted. Like if you grew up in a space where everyone looked like you, we can go to varsity, cool, it's this vibe. So if you grew up in a space where a few people look like you, plus you're a female, plus you are experiencing life differently than anyone else. And then only in varsity you go, oh.
But at varsity, I think it's all, I like to see it as the great introspection.
100%.
Because when you're in school, you have like the system in which everyone is a part of, and everyone's trying to find their way in the system. When varsity is just a playing field.
100%.
You go there and you're like, okay, this is what I'm studying, but no one cares. I'm one in 10,000 people. The lecturer doesn't know my name. But you go in any case. And within that, you try and find, okay, this is what I do. This is how I discover things. And it's actually the space where uniqueness is glorified. The more unique you are, the better you will be surviving varsity.
Subculture central.
Hey, yo. Hey.
That's so true, man. Like you walk around ops, bro. Everyone's just like, walk around ops. Everyone's on their own vibe, own culture. And like even me now that I'm getting older, like I used to shy away from the fact that I watched like anime. Like I used to keep quiet. I was just sit there.
Welcome
like,
home, bro.
Oh, Mitch, I'm feeling at home right now. Like, I'd be like, oh, Mitch, what you watching? No, I'm just watching some stupid video. But like, I was tapped into anime, bro. And like, again, that wasn't seen cool. And now that I'm older, I'm seeing all these spaces, like obviously Comic-Con being one of the bigger things that are coming. But like also like little things that have been sprinkled around those subcultures, around those communities where you get welcomed and people are like, yo, this is our thing, this is what we like. No matter how old or young, whoever you are, we all sit around together, we play this game, board game or whatever. And that's like, again, that's the uniqueness you talk about only after school. And I wish, you know, kids could get exposed to that much younger, like in your teenage years, especially your formative years, because you could become a different adult by the time you get there. But unfortunately, because of the way systems and everything is just set up, that's just how it is.
I want to change a topic a little bit.
Oh, go for it, bro.
It is your show.
He's like, I'm off the clock, bro.
Because this conversation is fire, man. I want to stay there, but I also want to. I want to understand the ode to Leanne Manas. I want to understand because.
Yeah, Leanne Manas, if you're watching this, my goat. My goat. Bro, do you know what it is, right? So the Leanne Manas story, right? It's, first of all, it's very random. I don't know how I came across, like I just did a video. I just saw something, I was like, because people used to go Beyonce's internet. I was like, okay, Beyonce. But we don't have, you know, Leanne Manas. Everybody knows Leanne Manas and Vuyo. Remember SABC2? Morning Live. Mm-hmm. You forgot to take out your shirt. Your mom had to wash it the night before. Now that shirt is getting there by the oven. It's getting dried by the oven in the socks.
Factually.
Who's there on TV? Leanne and Vuyo. And that was for me.
Having strawberry per neutral.
Exactly. You see
taking out the frozen chicken. Good.
You're waiting for your transport to hoot. You need to run out. They were always on our screens. And I realized that with every single South African, we all had that unique experience sitting in front of the TV, watching SABC2, watching Leanne and Vuyo. And obviously Vuyo's passing was just so tragic. And I my family felt sad. You know, because we were all part of that family and just what they were doing for us. Even though half the things, I don't understand what they were talking about. But they just felt like home, you know? They felt like, you know, like they were part of our family. And that's why, so then I just, years later, just go and with Leanne Manas. And then obviously researching and understanding like what she does journalism-wise, I'm like, yo, this lady's actually pretty cool. Like she's done so many cool things. She's spoken to so many people. And it's so funny now when people see Leanne, they all message me. They be like, yo, bro, I just saw Leanne Manas. And I was like, Aura, right? And I've never met her. I've never seen her. I've never met her. But I just know she oozes aura. I just know she oozes aura.
Okay, because I want to say two things. I was going to say like, she's fine. Like, what is going on there? Because she's like that unproblematic white people like Andy Samberg. They just
100%.
look gorgeous.
That's the thing.
They just look gorgeous as they get older. Like that's crazy.
Who would have thought if you're not racist, you grow even better. You grow. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So yeah, I mean, like that's the thing with her. That's the lore behind her. I just thought, like, once I researched her and like found out about like, journalism, I was like, this lady's actually pretty cool, and I just ran with it. And then people are like tagging me in her videos. I was actually featured in her TV show, but she was on leave. I was so hacked. So I get a tag by SBC News, right? They used my clip. So I'll go, and I was like, oh, it's her show, but she was on there. I was like, oh, so she couldn't see the whole. So one day.
I
don't know how. I'll probably cry. I don't know how. Like, you know that clip of Russie arriving at the airport? You know that clip? That's me singing. My socks were dry. You were there. My papyrus paper for grade 5 technology was dry. I just stuck it in. So that's the Lord man. I just think she's cool.
I love that it's random. I love
it's but that's the thing though. Like with South Africa, we have so many like beautiful people doing incredible things in different spheres that I feel like we only give their flowers so much.
Do you feel that because everyone is doing the same thing at the same time. Do you feel that's kind of missed today? Because the other thing I also reminisce is like Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
Like it only came on at Hoppers for
appointments.
And and everyone knew that that's where you're gonna be at the time. Whereas now with like binge culture or getting 10 episode 1, you on episode 10, I'm still struggling on episode 2. Do we not feel like that's kind of missing in today's?
It is.
Factually. Sorry,
sorry, this is a little bit of like radio nuggets. So we are told, well, my station, right? We focus more like on our appointments. So we'll make it an intentional to tell you what time we're doing something to make sure that you are there. Because appointment listening, right? Well, is a call to action so people know. Most of the time you're not looking at your watch or whatever. But if you know what the time is right now and what's coming up in 10 minutes, you might just stay.
Wow.
And that gives you a whole, like you said, it gives us a whole experience. It gives you like a togetherness, it gives you a unity. And that's, again, like you said, that's the issue with binge culture, is that you don't get that. But then again, it's like we are so busy that like we need the shows to adapt to our time, where we're not adapting our time to their shows because we're working so hard and getting paid peanuts.
Do you know the
sponsors are welcome?
Please, the AC just shut down. The geezer's back on in the main house.
Put the earth leakage up.
But you must use a wooden spoon just in case you don't shock. Get a wooden spoon so it doesn't shock you.
Thanks for the silliness. I was gonna say the paradox though is that like because I'm so busy, I can only do weekly. Because I'm so busy.
That's true.
I can't binge. Like I don't think the last show I binged, The Pit.
Season 1.
Yeah.
But I think it's also like with that, obviously being able to do something or look forward to something weekly is that what streaming services are doing right now, they're putting it up digitally already. So by the time you could miss 7:30, but you know by 10 it's on a digital platform. So you don't even think about it. Like if we maybe if they told you, yo,
one and
miss
done.
it, you miss it. Like you can't find it again. Then again, they don't make money from it. So it's like
it was Prison Break. If you miss Prison Break, you down the next day. You don't know
Omnibus
what's
on a
happening.
Saturday.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, you catch up for a whole week.
That's mad.
Oh, we're playing rugby, sorry.
No. Mommy used to watch in the week. And
of course, yeah, man. You need to see Paula's Genesis Walk. They need to see it twice. I don't know why, but they need to see it twice. What's happening with Opikovi? Is Errol still genuine? Yo, what was Errol? First of all, what was Errol always saying genuine auntie? We need to, whoever wrote that script, please come here. We need to have a chat. That was his line. That was genuine. Everything Errol was crying was genuine. What the hell was that? Yo, sorry. I'm going to burn to you something. Bring it back. While we're here, bring it back. I haven't been like this.
Okay, my question is for your radio work.
Yes.
What is it like hosting on a weekend? It's like working on a weekend.
Yeah, look, I've been doing it for a while now, man. I've been doing it since 20. So when I started, let's go back to the start. So how I got into radio initially was I wanted to be a comic. I wanted to be a stand-up comic. And in Tableview, they were opening up the station called 1FM.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can go workshop some jokes on the station. It's a community station. And I literally pulled up to their door and I was like, yo, you guys hiring? Like I pulled up and they were like, no, come back tomorrow. I was like, okay. So they thought I wasn't gonna come back.
Yeah.
Came back the next day. I was like, yo, you guys hiring? And then the dude there, God bless him, his name is Ian Ward. He was like a presenter. He was on P4. He was on Good Hope. And he was like, cool, we have a youth show starting on the Saturday. Would you like to be a guest on that just to get your feel or whatever? And I was like, yeah, I'll come. And then literally the Friday, the day before the youth show was meant to start, and he goes, oh, we're not going to be doing that. Are you available to come into the office on Monday? All right. So I was like, yeah. So I pull up on the Monday and then they go, all right, we want to train you for the lunchtime slot. I was like, I've never done radio before. What do you mean? What do you mean we're coming on lunch? They're like, yeah, there's no one doing lunch right now. You coaching rugby in the afternoon. You're the only person that has time to be able to do this. So I was like, okay. So they trained me for like 2 days. Then I was on the show for, I want to say, hosting it by myself, prepping everything. Again, when you're in community, it's just you. I was reading news. I was doing traffic, producing, technical, everything.
Wow.
And a few months later, the drive time host left and they're like, yo, we're going to move you to Drive. And I was like, fantastic. Moved to Drive. And there I was a little bit supported. I had our music manager. Her name was Leora Nates. And she was very radio brain. And I don't know if she's still doing it. I don't know what she is. Leora, you need to get back into radio. Because she was just incredible. And she put me like in positions and interviews with people that I never thought I'd have conversations with. I remember my first big interview was Barry Hilton. Hasn't.
In one's Volvo.
Yeah. And Barry Hilton pulled in and he was so cool. And like, he understood, like it was a room smaller than this, right? That's how small the studio is. And then he came in and he was cool. Like he gave me just like such a dope interview. And that like put like, the burn on. And then a few weeks later, we booked Mi Casa. I was so shocked. I was like, how did we book Mi Casa? Like, no, they were coming to studio. I was like, there's no way. I didn't believe it, bro. And then they pulled up. All three of them in our little tiny studio. Jay had, and like today now Jay and I are friends, which is so crazy. Look at me name dropping. Mama, we made it. We're on GenC, brother. No, so they came in, right? Three of them, they were very humble. I mean, I remember Dr. Duda and Moti had to share a mic. Jay had his own, he had his guitar. And he even sang on the show. And they like just gave us such a beautiful interview. And from there, I was like, yo, okay, this radio thing could be something. Yeah. And so all of this is happening within the first 6 months I was on the Drive show, right? And then a month later, I get an email from someone from KFM. Well, it was Prime Media. And I didn't know KFM was part of the big group. And they were like, yo, would you come in for like a quick chat? I showed my boss at the time. I was like, yo, I got this email. Do you know what this is about? He's like, oh no, man. They just maybe just like want to have a conversation with you to do like, the crew work, like promotional stuff. And I needed money at that time. So I was like, yeah, cool. Just go to Activate and do all this stuff. So I pulled up there. When the building, they didn't have any signage. It was sitting behind me. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I sat there, had a whole conversation. He asked me about my life story and everything. Then he was like, would you like to work for us? So I said, yeah, sure, cool. So what malls are we doing? Like, do I need to get my outfits and stuff? So I can schedule it. And he was like, but what do you mean malls? I was like, are we not going to be doing some promos and stuff? He's like, no, we want you part of the station. I don't know what the station is. I don't know. Station. I don't know. I was like, that's cool. Station.
That's order. Station.
I was like, okay, cool, yeah. How does it work? Like, when do I start? It was like, oh no, we have a training slot program. And then he slid the piece of paper, and then on those documents, you obviously had the logos of all those stations part of the group. And then I saw KFM. I was like, dude, this is the end of the interview. I realized where I'm at. Because you couldn't see the studios. The studios were a floor above. So I was like, what? I'm working here. He's like, welcome. I was like, what? I was so shocked. I was so stoked. And then obviously I came in with the whole change. You'll remember back in 2017 when Ryan O'Connor was still breakfast. Yeah. So there was a massive change bringing in Darren, Sherlin, and everyone. So I came in with all of the...
Let's not forget.
Yes. Yeah,
and you.
And me, come on now. And I was working on the weekends back then. So I was doing 1 a.m. to 4 a.m.
Okay.
So at that time, I was 20 when I started Cafe. Yeah, I was 20. So everyone was turning 21. So I'll go to someone's 21st. From there, take a Uber or take the last bus from Tableview to Greenpoint, do my show, stay there, sleep on the couches, take the first bus back home.
Wow.
Did that for like 2 years.
Wow.
First bus, last bus. And then obviously got the opportunity to, when Zoe Brown was doing this weekend show that we're doing, she then went full-time to drive and they were like, yo, Mitch, you want to do that show? And then that's how like I took over. And like weekends, working on weekends is like part of my repertoire. When I get a weekend off, it's so weird to me. Because like I've studied how people live like on the weekend and I understand like listening patterns, because that's one of the main things is listening patterns. Like even on a podcasting level, you need to understand what's your audience, when are your audience listening to your podcast? So you look at your times, you go, okay, cool. When we're releasing something or when I'm on air, high chance that people are doing this. All right. So how am I structuring my show that it fits into their schedule?
Wow.
So where are my jokes hitting? Where are my content pieces? Does that make sense? So you'll hear me, chances are most of the time, you'll hear me talking about Bri stuff after 3 o'clock. Yeah. Because I know you're on your way to your Bri.
Yes, sir.
All right. Or a little bit earlier, like 2 o'clock, I'll start talking about like sports because I know you coming back from a sports game. So I'll mention, Bishops just beat Weinberg. So you're how does Mitch know that? And then I'll go, as you know, United's playing later.
Yes, sir.
So I structure everything based on people's lifestyles and patterns and everything they do. And that's kind of been my weekend. It's like, and then when I'm off, I'm like, what do I do? Like, this is so weird. And I'll listen to the radio. Sometimes, like, I just consciously, I'm like, I have this anxiety. I'm like, okay, this person's on. And I'm like, I'm not supposed to be working today. Even though the email says, Mitch, you off this weekend, I'll still have that little anxiety of like.
And then what is like sort of standing in for like a morning show or a drive show? What does that feel like?
Bro, it's a dream. Like for me, like I would love to host one of the drive shows.
Okay.
That's like my dream to have my own team, to like just bring this new culture, internet meets radio, and just like do something completely different that like shocks people.
Wow.
And like standing in, like working with someone like Carl, like I only got good things to say about him because he's been there at the beginning of my journey. And he's helped me through like just understanding radio as a young guy. Because again, I was 20 years old going into like the biggest station in the province.
Yeah.
And like, I barely had a lot of radio experience. So having people like Carl in the corner saying, yo, Mitch, work on that. Tweet that, do that. That helped. And then him going, oh, when I'm off, get Mitch on. He used to, till this day, he still fights me. He goes, yo, when I'm off, when I'm on leave, I want Mitch to do the show because I know he's going to do his thing. He's not going to be like me. He's going to do his own personality and do his own thing. And then on the breakfast side, then having someone like Darren, I mean, we all know Darren, bro. Mnet, pranks, like he's been around, bro. And also for him, he started radio when he was 16. And he was also part of a big radio show with Jerry Mansfield. And he was like the third mic on there where he worked his way to now being who he is. And like, whenever I stand, I always, like the day before I have to stand in for him, I sit in the studio with the breakfast team.
Wow.
And I just sit there and I just take notes. Because the exchange of energy, the way they play these, like the role, that's them. What you hear is exactly what you hear off air. That's them. But it's just the way they direct conversation, the way Darren hits a joke, the way he knows how to push buttons of his present without taking it too far, the way he like rides the line, the way he speaks to listeners. And I just sit and absorb all of that. How he works with the technical producers, how he works with the producers in the booth. And when I get to sit in that chair, I'm like, okay, this is the blueprint of what it is. This show is already tight. Just be Mitch. And then I just go switch on my mic. And then even the producers will go, here's the prep. This is what we're doing. What do you feel like doing? They'll even say that to me. They'll be like, yo, what have you been thinking about? Just to get you comfortable. And I remember years ago, I stood in front of the breakfast show and it was like the first day of school. And if you listen to a radio station or that week, any station, you'll hear them talking about, yo, let's call the grade ones, let's call the parents, let's find out how they're feeling. And that was part of our prep. And I was like, I've got an idea, guys. And they were like, yo, let's go with it. And I spent that morning talking about how parents buy uniform 2 sizes too big. So now we all relate now. So now if you don't have kids going to grade 1, you have that experience of wearing that oversized blazer. You see? So it was like, so I whenever I go in there, I look at things from a different perspective. And like, again, I don't have a kid. So it's like difficult for me to kind of find that emotional connection. So I go with my personal experiences of being a kid and wearing that massive blazer. I was falling all over. You know what I mean? So,
but I think that's the best part. That's what we want you to bring. And we because I think one of the things that make these presenters so great is that they bring their own personality to it. And you almost feel just listening to them that you get a sense. You might not know who they are, but you get a strong sense of who they are as a person.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the beautiful thing about radio is that we forget that we spend so much time with these people. And it's just like you said, the background or just they're just chatting and you feel like you're in the conversation. That's why when most people like meet you, they're like, oh no, do you know that this happened? I'm like, I wasn't there.
You know what I mean? People share. And like for me, like a lot of things that I share on air, like it's everything that's happened to me and sometimes I forget. So someone will be like, yo, dude, when you said this, I was like, I didn't store that. Like and I was just I was telling a story of like what was actually happening. And once I step outside, once you step outside of this room even, you go, okay, cool. You shared it, like you just want to go about your day. You taking in more information. But like obviously people want to go back to those conversations. And that's the beauty of radio. My throat. Weapons formed against me. You said who the chicken bones.
I want to ask Solo, and maybe even you, did you have those Darren Simpson prank calls on your V360 back in the day?
We got the pirated CD, Mos. Sorry, Darren.
Copyright. Those clips were iconic. He's also from like Durban, went to Joburg, and now he's like a Cape Town boy. But like just the way he's adapted and just the way he carries himself within this space is something that I look up to as well. Because obviously he's a comedian, but he doesn't do a lot of comedy shows, and that's me. Like I do stand up a little bit. I don't do a lot. I wouldn't say like I'm a seasoned comic, and I don't think I would be headlining any shows, but I'll open for a few people. And like that's what like I like about him is how he balances radio, he balances family, and just all these other work. It's just he's a G, man. He's a G.
Where do we take the conversation now, boys? Because I feel like I want to talk about sport.
Oh, here we go.
Listen, it's a World Cup year, but like, is it a World Cup year?
Yo.
We're already out of one.
With the price of petrol rising, is it a World Cup year?
You know, it's like, the thing is, we just get too much sports. There's too much football. Like, let's be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. There's too much. Like right now, FA Cup this past weekend. And then the Champions League. And there's got Premier League. And then you got competitions that
are like
a
spicy take.
Been extended. There's too much. Remember, again, it goes back to our appointment when everyone's watching. Remember when ETV used to have the Champions League? You're watching AC Milan versus Liverpool. And then you'll watch, you know what I mean? Like you were there, and then on Sunday you watched the Champions League magazine show. Like those were like the moments, like you knew, cool, then there would be one Premier League game that you watch. Where now we have access to so much. And then obviously you have people creating content around it. So you go watch a game, watch the highlights, then you go watch maybe some of your favorite content creators talk about the game. And then by the time you get through all of that, your team's playing again. And that's not just football, but like that's just all sports.
Wow.
It's like there's so much media to consume. Whereas like back in the day, we didn't have that. You'd watch the game, you'd go home to your mates, and then you'll just chat about it, be like, yo. And then you forget, and then you're back again. So
I didn't expect too much sport.
I think so. I think but also the quality is incredible. Like we're spoiled with quality, I would say that. Because like when we were speaking off air, like we were talking about how all these youngsters who are coming up are exposed to all these incredible training programs. And now they're performing at such high levels. But what I've realized though is that the peak is actually shorter. That's my answer. The peak is actually shorter. Because if you let's look at like the 80s athletes, right? The athletes born in the 80s or performed in the 90s. You look how long their peaks are. So you look at like the GOATs. So you look at Jordan, NBA, how long his peak was Of course, I'm wearing a Bulls hat. I'm gonna talk about Jordan. This is the greatest of all time, right? Then you look at again. Then you move on over to maybe like a LeBron who's still going.
Yeah.
Who was
his peak is basically his whole career.
His whole career, right? And then now you look at the younger athletes. Now we have to deal with it a little bit more. Obviously, you get exposed to this lifestyle from such a young age. And then you have the effects of social media. When you play a bad game, it's like, it feels like the whole world is like turning on you and the pressure of that, which is why some of those athletes don't perform. Because now, not only are you like, you had a bad game.
Yeah.
So let's say before social media, the 80s, early 2000s, you had a bad game. You go, maybe you sit with your coaches, you watch it back, you go,
maybe one article written the next day.
One article written. Now, as a young athlete, they go, you're earning so much money. You should be playing better. Why are you performing this so terribly? Marcus Rashford, perfect example. Burst onto the scene, he scored 2 goals against Arsenal. Yeah. Number 39 on his back. Rashford had the world in his hands. United go through a rough patch, right? Rashford's supposed to be the savior. He's a Manchester boy. Take us out of here. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way he wanted it to go. And now he's at Barcelona. I think he's only scored 4 goals. I'm a Madrid fan, so I hope he score less. Rashford. But that's what I'm saying, though. But like that's the pressure of these young athletes. Look at Lamine Yamal. How much pressure he's in. Bro, he's only 18, bro. Like that's so crazy. They're like,
is he only 18?
Yes.
Fake age, yeah? Are we doing fake matching passports? But that's what I'm saying. Like even all sports, not only just football, but like you also look at rugby as well. Like there are some young guys who are profiled from high school already. I mean, you see it in the Western Cape. We talk about the Paul Rooses, the Paul Gyms, and the history of Springboks that they, develop. And then you hear those names going to Varsity Cup, you hear those names going to Currie Cup, maybe Super Rugby even. And then at some point it goes, hey, what happened to so-and-so? Yeah. What happened to, and that's, again, that's the pressure of of sports. And look, I commend those athletes. Like I never reached those highs. Yeah. Like that must be insane playing in front of all those people, all of that energy coming at you, and you need to execute because everyone around you is at the same level as you at.
I feel like I feel like sport is an entertainment product.
100%.
Right? And I think as an entertainment product, it is this is utopia. Sport is the most entertaining it's ever been. Because now there's so many more storylines happening now. But we do always throw back to like the greats of old. Yeah. We can't stop talking about Maradona, Ronaldinho, Pele. We can't stop talking about Jordan. We can't stop. So I'm just
it's social media. That's why I always write it down.
Social media. So the thing that I sort of prepped, and there's actually a cool conversation got there right now, is that I have a keep 3, cut 5.
Oh, okay. I love these.
Right? Streets will never forget Premier League edition.
Okay.
And I feel like it's quite because this is obscure names that aren't like legends.
Okay.
But we know them.
Yeah.
Because they had a purple patch.
I love this. I love this.
You know what I'm saying? So the rule is, I'm going to give you 8 names.
Okay.
Keep 3.
Keep 3.
Cut 5. Okay. So, number 1 is a duo.
Okay.
Newcastle, Papi Cisse and Demba Ba.
Of course. That's okay. Yeah, that strike force was so special, man.
The streets will always.
This whole list of streets will never forget. But I'm you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's after Cole and Yorkie. Like those two, like when you think of duos, like okay, this is okay.
It's gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough.
And I must only give 3.
They one pick, right?
Yeah, they one pick.
Okay.
It's still, it's gonna make.
It's gonna be difficult. That's how we start.
Are we keeping cutting?
Oh, you want to say now?
Yes.
Oh, so it's like a
blind. It's blind, bro. It's painful. It's blind.
I don't know who's coming up, but I'll say I'll cut.
You'll cut.
I'll cut.
Okay.
I'll cut.
How much did you say these?
8. Keep 3, cut 5. Listen. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Okay, because you can only get 3.
I'll tell you what. Listen, I'll tell you what, right? There's only 2 on this list of 8 that I feel like is...
You have to keep.
You have to.
Okay. So then I'll cut them.
Because all of it feels like...
Now all of it feels like...
Okay. Number 2. Swansea meet you.
Yeah, meet you.
Like whenever there's a list His face is always there. Whenever someone does a listen, you always see him.
Yeah.
Black gloves. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna cut.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because I look at like some other one-season wonders. You look at Mitrovic.
Yeah.
Mitrovic could have easily become him. Even Bonnie. Even Bonnie had the time at Swansea.
Yeah.
Mitrovic is all-time brawler, top 5 brawler.
That's what I'm saying.
Top 5 criminal.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Mitrovic.
Top 5.
Mitrovic. Even his last season in the Prem.
Yeah.
He cooked.
So far, starting 5 criminal: Harry Maguire, Ronaldinho. Easy pick. Next,
Not Robinho.
number 3, Kevin Prince Boateng.
Chassis.
Oh, AC Milan. I'll cut.
I know.
I'll cut.
Yeah,
I think because he was such a journeyman, that was also an issue. Like if you're gonna be a journeyman, you have to be an Alka. Like that kind of journeyman. That's a journeyman. Think about all the clubs that Ronaldo played for, and he cooked in every
week.
Okay.
So yeah, for him, I'll cut.
Yeah, if you put an Alka there, I would have given you.
Imagine I cut this whole list.
Okay, number 4, Andre Arshavin, Arsenal.
Yeesh.
That 4 goals against Liverpool special. Man. You can still see that picture. 4. But again, I'll cut.
Yeah.
Because he had memorable games, but I don't think he was the best in that Arsenal team. Because there was some special people there.
Okay. Now we have 4 left.
Yeah.
Okay, We'll
Guys,
see.
you're in dangerous territory. Okay. So you cut so far Papi Cisse, Demba Ba.
Yeah.
Cut Michu.
It was still hurt, but I mean...
Cut
they
Kevin
need to-
Prince.
Yeah.
Cut Andre Arshavin.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5. This is a deep one.
Okay.
Blackburn. Morton Gamst.
Morton. Yeah, I'm not keeping. I'm keeping with the hair.
Yeah.
Remember this
The
blonde
white
hair with
hair,
the
blonde hair.
Yeah, special I'm keeping. I think he was so class, man. Like he was just
Yeah.
it was just such a special time, bro. Like, you know what? Whenever you got the ball, everything felt so slow.
Yeah.
Like it was like you could see the full pitch.
Yep.
Like, I'm keeping.
Yeah.
Keeping one hard.
Okay. Fantasy League legend. Free kick specialist.
John Lindstrom.
West Ham. Dimitri
Dimitri Payet.
Payet.
Keep. Come on, man. What? There's no one better besides. I'm keeping. Dimitri Payet. Yeah, keeping.
Okay.
So now there's 2 left, right?
That's the 1-1. This is the 1-1.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Never stinker. Yeah.
Penultimate. Newcastle. Hatem Ben Arfa.
Now you have to give me the other name, though.
Yeah.
You have to. You have to give me other name.
Legend, though. Legend. Legend.
Ben Arfa. This is so difficult. You know what?
Newcastle have a lot of entries.
100%.
Because they usually have one.
On the full list, I was like, sure, Newcastle is.
Yeah, it's because I think it's because of the fan base.
The fan
they
base.
create a cult hero. They love doing that.
Because I was like, can I put on a United player? Can I put on a Chelsea player? Can I put on? Because like, Didier Drogba has like moments, but like he's Drogba, man. Like he's already a legend. He's not an obscure player.
Yeah. Ben Arfa.
Sure.
I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut because I
No committee.
I'm gonna cut because I hope the last name.
No, you can go with it. I think we agreed the 2.
The 2, yeah.
So,
cut this one. Let's see who's the last.
Who's the last one?
Who do you think it is?
Stephen A. Smith. That's my guy at Everton. He caught Stephen A. Smith, those late runs in the box. And then Moisey was living the dream.
But
Stephen A. Smith.
Who is yours? Before you give the answer, who is yours?
Oh, no. So the final person on the list is another gangster from QPR.
There we go. So The thing is with him though, it's his championship season.
Yes.
It's not really Prem he showed, but in the championship he was a go. Yeah, no, we cooked. That's fine.
I do.
No, but who's your the streets will never forget person?
Yeah,
regardless
who's
of
your
club.
Oh,
I've got one.
Who?
Remember Nakamura at Celtic?
Nakamura, bro.
That guy, I'll never forget. He's freaking against United.
Bro.
I always post that up on my Insta story because that's like he was fake. Nakamura was fake. He was a pest legend. Him and Adriano, 100 shot power. 100 shot. He was absolutely fake. He was real. He was like a mirage.
I'm also a free kick specialist. Jorginho.
Yeah.
I feel like you mean Juninho.
Juninho.
I feel like you mean Juninho.
Juninho is class.
Sure.
That's my guy. Nakamura. I would love to own his shirts. Like he was just He was so close.
Do you have one, Lau?
Nah, for me it was Ben Arfa.
Ben
because
Arfa, yeah.
Before I supported United, I was.
The way he just turned on the ball was just like.
It's family. Like I was young. So when I first started watching football, I was in Newcastle. I loved our Newcastle play.
Yeah.
And then when I got into family with cousins and all of
Yeah,
that, then I
yeah.
changed to United.
So I'm a Man United fan and I supported Leeds.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's so interesting.
That's deep.
That's so interesting. So I was on a Mark Viduka
But Viduka
Of course.
So Mark
Viduka was
Viduka.
insane.
That's what a time.
What a
Football was so
game.
special,
What a
man.
game,
Yeah.
Rizaan.
Yeah, that last name. I thought I was gonna stumble there.
Yeah.
No, well done. Well. I was surprised that you don't like. Andre Chauvin for me was a special because he was 100% a meme.
Yeah.
Like, he was a meme. Like,
And he also, even have you seen how he looks? He looks young.
he looks like a
Even now,
Pokemon. He looks like a
he's
Pokemon.
like 40 years old. I'm
Like
like, brother, no,
Charmander.
there's no chance, man.
He looks like Charmander.
But like again, like for him, I think Charmander. I think that Nasri team.
Yo.
You had Sagna as well.
Oh my!
With the curtains.
Yeah.
You see his hairline. You see his hairline. Yo, whoever his doctor is, I'm going there, bro. Please look him up when you get a chance. Because we remember the curtains.
Yeah.
When he was bombing down the wing. Go look at his hairline now. Strong, brother. Strongest hairline I've ever seen.
Do you know? It's funny when you see the curtains. Jovinho.
Yeah.
He had
Arsenal.
long.
Headlong.
Yeah.
Oh, that was violent.
Wenger, what were you doing to these haircuts?
Yeah, bro.
We need to double check over Wenger's.
That's a list coming up. All time craziest hairstyles and
Yes,
all of
wow.
Triple C said. All of it.
Triple
Triple
C
C
said. Even his DJ.
Okay. We in game segment now. Okay, cool. So first QUIZZLER for the season, guys.
Okay.
Have you ever played New York Times Connections?
Yes. I love it. I played it last night, actually.
Okay.
My fiance loves it, so we
Okay,
loved
this
it.
is basically connections, but we call it the QUIZZLER, yeah?
Okay.
So I'm going to mention 3 things and you're going to guess the category.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so there's 4. It's obviously going to get more difficult as the list goes on.
Fine.
Let's go. Number 1, Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello. People in the comments, guess.
Oh, Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, Shakespeare.
Shakespeare Leeds, but okay.
Or Leeds,
I'll take it.
okay,
I'll
okay.
take it.
Yeah, okay,
I'll take it.
Shakespeare
Yeah.
Leeds.
There we go. Chile, Peru, Bolivia.
South American countries.
Lovely. Now it's getting spicy.
Okay.
Now it's getting spicy. Okay. Because this is the blue color.
Yeah.
The last one's purple.
Yeah, I get difficult there.
Okay. Ivy, Justice, Premier.
Ivy, Justice, Premier. Ivy, I'm thinking drip. But what does Justice Premier? Oh, this is difficult. This is something.
It's easy.
I feel like comic books. I want to go comic books. But it's not. Because you shook your head.
The other thing, Ivy League schools. Is there some
Okay, yeah, that's good.
connection there?
Ivy League schools.
But there's
Justice
Justice and
and Premier. Oh, this is actually
It's there.
Ivy League
Is it the schools?
No, it's there.
Harvard University.
Ivy, Justice, Premier.
Oh, this is very difficult. Government? Where's local government?
Lars said it. Come on, lock in.
schools. Oh.
Ivy League. You said
So
Ivy League.
Ivy League
League.
schools.
Justice League.
Justice League.
Justice League.
Okay.
See, I knew that's
Premier
what they were
League.
calling it.
Premier
Okay.
League. Okay.
Nah, you cooked.
Okay.
You cooked.
Thank you for helping
Okay.
us.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
The last one is for, because listen, I have to use my degree.
Yeah.
I have to use my degree. So, lunate, scaphoid, and capitate.
I thought he said Capitec.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
These are bio terms. Let's go.
Isn't it surgery term?
Oh, no.
Surgery?
Lunate, scaphoid, and capitate.
Lunoid.
I'm thinking decapitate.
In the
Yeah.
comments. All the
to
people.
attach.
Nope. All the people in the comments.
Is it bones of the
Yeah.
inner ear?
No. We had that already.
Or the nose or something?
No. There's no
It's
bones in your
giving-
nose. It's cartilage.
It's giving.
Dude, this is very difficult. I don't know.
No, technically you shouldn't get this.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
side of the
okay.
table is out.
Imagine
okay.
like we cooked with
Yeah.
Or like a solid guess.
I don't know.
So no,
yeah.
because it's definitely he's warm.
He's
there.
okay.
So
the,
bones.
the only other guess I would have is something with the eye.
Eye bones.
Not eye bones.
Oh.
but like something
Eye
in the eye.
bags.
In your ankles.
Ooh, warm.
So is it actually
Feet.
bones?
Feet bones.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is it bones? Yeah. Oh, it is bones.
These bones.
Come on, guys.
Capitate. Knee. No, it can't be knee.
Oh, no, getting colder.
It's not. It's.
You said
I don't
ankle.
know. Yeah, I said ankle.
And
You
he said
warm.
And
warm.
what's the third
So
one?
it's foot.
Capitate.
Capitate.
Oh, cap.
Is it a foot?
Oh.
It's not
No.
foot.
Is it? I think it's like in the foot.
Your
somewhere.
heel. Somewhere in your heel.
No. Like the arch or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's. I think that's a good guess. I
Okay.
think the arch is a good
Okay.
guess.
It
Okay.
could be.
I think I need to give you the answer.
Please.
It's actually your bones in your carpal.
Oh.
Oh, I would have never got that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no.
Your
Definitely
carpal
not.
bones, yeah.
I would have never.
Wow.
If
Like,
my
nah.
bio teacher would be like, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
this-
that one.
this is-
I dropped by and
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this
Yeah,
first year.
never
Bro.
did.
This first
I was
year. This
never
first
there.
year.
That area was a nightmare.
Nah, you
Because
guys, you cooked it out. It was
the
no
amount of
chance.
muscles in your forearms. No thanks.
Correct. Bro.
No thanks, bro.
Sure.
No thanks.
So you have to like study that. As
Yeah,
About
we
it.
did anatomy. So there was like how many, like 20 something muscles in your
That's
forearm.
crazy.
Is
That's
it?
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
crazy.
lot.
That's
Because they do a lot of things, man.
Yeah.
So and it's different types of movements, it's
Mhm.
different type of sensations.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
different
Yeah.
things. Yeah, because I mean, your leg, for example, just like guys, a few
Just, yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah.
Where's your hand does? Pew, 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 pew,
That's
pew.
actually
gang
very-
signs.
So there's another game we like to play in the
Okay.
show, Mitch. It's a series of hypothetical questions.
Oh,
And
okay.
you just give us your
Oh,
take.
and you know, guys, my brain runs wild.
And the game is called Say Mana.
Say it now,
Have you
okay?
ever heard a Callan person say, say man now?
Say it
man."
now, okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
hypothetically.
Say Mana, you could change one football rule
Ooh.
for the 2026 World Cup. What would it be?
That's very difficult.
Damn.
If you could change one rule.
One rule. Oh, okay.
Okay, spicy.
Hmm?
Introduce long shots, 2 goals.
Nah, people don't just lace it. Nah, the whole season I've been watching Rudiger lace and miss. There's no way. Rose Z, there's gonna be no one there.
Yeah,
What's he
that's
gonna
really
lace it?
crazy.
Long
I say-
shots too. But actually, long shots in the last 10 minutes, 2 goals.
2 goals. Yeah, I know they're gonna lace it.
Nah, that's a crazy rule.
Bro,
I
you
say-
asked me, say man outing.
That is a
I say
crazy
golden goal. Bring it back.
rule.
Golden goal.
Golden goal.
Uh,
All out attack. When I see you
Yeah.
score, it's golden goal. And you just, I don't even think you time it. You just do it like how the NBA goes. You just keep going.
that
Someone
would be
scores.
fun.
Yeah.
I could see that being fun.
I think.
Because I was just thinking of that FIFA no rules, man. That,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
dirty.
yeah.
So I was
That's
also
crazy.
like,
And it's
on the,
dirty.
I think you said the one that I was going to do.
Oh, damn.
That's
The long
okay.
shots.
Okay, maybe can we have like the boxy only be like
Or
30
wait,
seconds?
Or amendment, free kick outside of the box worth 2 goals.
But 2 goals. Yeah, okay. That's
Okay.
much better.
That I
That's
would
a
take.
Because
little
you
bit,
like it all.
Yeah,
it's a
then
limiter.
you'll have the specialist.
Yeah.
And like, okay, cool.
Don't you think
You'll
we
see
should
more
also add
tactics.
elements like if they do like tricks,
A style point.
like a style point?
Oh, bro, so that we
Like I feel,
Oh, dude, Cassie flavor. Oh, dude, we are going far, my father's beating Mexico 10-0, dog. And have you guys seen that video of, this was so hilarious. I saw it on Supersport and they were playing each other in one of the tournaments. And then the whole team they were winning 3-0. And there was like 10 seconds left in the clock.
Okay.
The whole team lays down. The winning team, like, they all just stopped and they all just lay on their backs.
oh my.
Because they were winning 3-0. It was so funny.
Yeah,
and there's
man.
also like another clip of like the ref getting the ball and the ref doing skills. Like obviously there's like 3 seconds left in the clock and the ref was like, and then he blew the whistle. I'm like, I'm a ref.
Yeah.
No, man. But that's
my
that's the
days.
beauty of
Yeah.
South African culture, man. Like
Yeah.
you play FIFA Street.
Yeah.
And like if that was like more focused on, I think people will see like how we
Yeah.
love that kind of flair. And also like a lot of South African like street ballers like are recognized
Yeah.
overseas. I know there's a guy named Chris here in Cape Town, and he's done some freestyling and stuff like
Yeah.
overseas. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's just our thing, bro.
Yeah.
That's I like that actually. With the skills.
Yes, the script
Oh,
for
it's
today.
my turn. My turn.
script for today.
Say someone now. We could change. Yo, did you see how white that sounds? Wow. Sound like a Constantia.
Before you read that, I was thinking like before
funny.
you came on, I thought like Mitch does love white culture in a way. Like sorry, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
presumptuous. Do you remember Juanita Duplessis Skarumba?
Oh. I miss me.
Big man. Skarumba. Skarumba.
Bro, we were dancing at
Skarumba.
At school fates, bro.
What was that, bro?
At school fates, we used to
What
dance.
was that, bro?
But listen, there was some bangers from that time.
There was.
Eden
Hungry.
superhero.
There was.
Connect your Superman.
Batman.
What? Crack in that song. Crack. Sorry, guys. Yo. No, it's just it's so funny. It's like, it's because we've all experienced that, right? Because we're all sitting there looking like, what the hell is this? But then after a while you go, now they kind of cooked.
Yeah.
Like when you heard Captain for the first time, you're like, okay, cool. And now you hear it, you go, yeah, Captain. And Kurt doesn't dance. He just walks around like, and then he puts his hand on his hip and then he taps his foot. That's it. That's the only dance move. And everyone's like, oh, Captain. Sorry, guys. It's so funny. Life. This is life. We could change the national dish of South Africa and also appoint a national snack. What are we putting up?
A national snack.
National snack.
I feel like this is spicy for the comments. Like this is for you on TikTok, on IG, everywhere.
Dish. I'm trying to think. All right, what do we want?
Because our national dish now is the
Bobotie. Crazy.
Bobotie.
Insane.
Yeah.
There's no way. We need to change that.
Yeah.
Like,
That was my
they
trend
must
of
come
thought.
back and they must just
Yeah.
they must ask South Africans. You could say braai, but I feel like a braai here in the Western Cape and in Joburg is slightly different because they like pop there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, someone's there whooping. I'm like, guys, it's 3 o'clock afternoon. No, we must have pop. We must have pop. We're here. We like, yo, whatever the sides are put together. Like,
But on that,
extra.
boerewors.
But
It's actually
we need
only
more though.
You need more.
I can't just be boerewors.
Okay.
I feel like we need like when you think Italy, you go pasta. You go like, you think Japan, sushi. So we go boerewors. Something else missing. It doesn't do the same thing, It doesn't. We go, South Africa, bro. It doesn't.
Saying the boerewors doesn't do the same.
Hey, yo, that sounded crazy. Yo, it sounded crazy. But no, like I'm thinking like we need like a fuller dish.
Yeah.
Like, I know some people say like 7 colors, but I mean that's like beetroot, potatoes. That's like a whole different thing. But that's actually very interesting.
Is there like a taste that is inherently South African? Like for example, like you have like Middle Eastern flavors, you have Mediterranean flavors, you have Indian flavors, you have Chinese, that soy, that sweet soy, that gochujang.
Keep going.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the the issue with that is because we're such a melting pot.
Yeah.
It's quite hard to find because you'll only find that in different sections within South Africa. So it's like trying to pinpoint one accurate thing.
I will say that like that's gonna be very offensive. Hello.
Pull it back.
Pull it back.
That was the pullback. That was like, come on,
Don't you make that joke? Don't you make that joke? Because like for example, like if you've eaten at auntie's house that don't know how to cook, it always tastes the same.
100%.
Like the lack of order diet has the same flavor profile.
An uncle that doesn't know how to fry. Everything is lapis. The chicken tastes like lapis. The steak tastes like lapis. Even the potato salad. Why is there lapis in the potato salad? Why is there lapis? Why is the potato salad brown? How did we get here, guys? Alles is niet lapis, niet Jimmy's. Jimmy sauce. Niet killer Jimmy sauce. That's one thing I realized. Yo, everything tastes. You're right. That's so true. That's how it is. That's how it is. But
we don't have an answer though.
I know, but I think it's quite difficult to.
Okay, so
let's move on.
Let's move on to the snack.
Snack. Okay.
Biltong.
I don't want
Is that the rib?
to give it to Biltong, man. Because like I think like Biltong's a great PR. Biltong's amazing.
Yeah.
Great PR.
But like it does. Like, yo, you just get it. Oh, Biltong. but we need
Yeah.
something that's like, because obviously in America they have the beef jerky or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So like need something more unique,
Something
you
more
know?
affordable.
Like I'm talking like the tomato cracker snacks. Fingers red.
Literally something more affordable.
Fingers red. You have to pick it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking
Cheaper.
about. You know what I mean?
Cheaper.
Or like,
Tomato
I'm a
cracker
kip.
snacks.
Again, I'm a kip, which is more a north thing.
Right.
So maybe a fat cocoa would be I don't know. You would consider that a snack, but
For
like,
me,
Okay.
For
Like
me,
that.
I like that
Kids.
for the meal. Fat cook and mince. Like,
That's a good shout.
That's such a
okay.
South African
okay.
thing for me.
Yeah, that's
That's
very
a
South
good
African.
shout.
That's a good shout.
That's a good
I like
shout.
that.
Like-
Ooh, apple munch,
Apple munch.
a red bompie, a
Oh,
snack,
yeah.
a
Apple
red
munch.
bompie,
That
Apple
could-
munch.
and
that
you
should
must
be.
pull the corner and must get stuck in your teeth. You know the plastic.
You must cut yourself. You're like Joker.
You cut it, your whole mouth is red. That's because you've been sucking on that thing. That thing's not even red anymore. It's just like, I think, maybe like
I
a
like
red
that.
bumpy.
A bumpy.
It's a snack.
I feel like we have a snack starter pack at this point.
Yeah.
100%.
yeah.
You
And,
sell
and a
hampers?
first pump.
You selling
Yeah.
hampers?
Oh, what?
Are you selling hampers? Or,
Yeah,
or
please.
the snack starter pack?
Oh, wait.
GenC
No,
New
logo?
business, new business.
It's always a
New
WhatsApp.
business.
It's always a WhatsApp.
WhatsApp
Follow our
line,
WhatsApp channel.
yeah,
Follow our WhatsApp channel. You can put all this there on the WhatsApp channel. We need to pay for the AC.
Ordering only on Thursdays and Fridays.
You know what those businesses I love so much because like they reply so much later. You get the automated response, and then they go, "What do you want?" The message is there. You saw what I want.
Yeah.
Bless man, small businesses. Shout
Yeah,
out.
shout out.
And that was so weird. That's such a weird shout out. It's like Amandla, small businesses, man. Keep doing. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
man.
wow.
That's my Salgo.
That was amazing. That was fun. That was great. I feel like the season started today.
Yeah.
Oh, is this season 1? That's wait.
Season 5?
Oh, season 5. Episode 1. Me.
No, episode 3.
Episode 3.
Yeah.
But it gets better than episode 3. You know what I know what to show you. Like, the first you always tell people get through the first 2.
Yeah.
They always say that the first 2 episodes. Watch your 7 kids. First 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, because I felt everything today.
Yeah.
I cried for sadness and I cried for laughter. Amazing.
Come on, man. That's what we do. You know what it is, man, guys. Like I said, to start of the show, like I'm giving you your flowers. I think the journey of putting something like this together takes some time.
Yeah.
You know, and the effort is appreciated. I think the people that support and watch you guys have watched your journey from the beginning to where it is now appreciate the pulling up and I mean the long hours. There's days I have a feeling where you just don't want to come in.
Yeah.
I know that feeling. And sometimes your stomach is sore, but you must come here. Your stomach sounds like Rack City. There's the rumbling. It's like you're driving a black scooter over gravel. You know, like naughty kids driving that black scooter. That's how your stomach is sounding. But you still come in and record a podcast.
Right.
And that's what I'm talking about. And that's the effort that we're like.
Yeah.
Nice.
And like, I just hope you guys just, flourish. You hit heights and brands. You know where
Hey,
to come.
you know where to come.
Come to the lads.
Yeah.
Show them.
We like to sort of end the show with 1 or 2 questions.
Cool.
Yeah, so where can people find you? And are there any sort of projects or pages that you working on, people sort of like should look out for?
Oh, yeah. Social, you'll find my best social, Mitch Matyana on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
We're working on the Mix It. Gonna bring it back. Don't bring it back. But yeah, everywhere, Mitch Matyana. Follow their radio, KFM 94.5, Saturday and Sundays, or whenever someone's sick. If you hear, so-and-so's not going to be here, Mitch is coming. So you know that. I'll be there. But in terms of projects, man, no, I'm just chilling, just hanging out with you guys. So catch this episode. But now I'm promoting the episode while I'm on the end of the episode.
Yeah.
So this is like a weird...
Nobody's paying you enough for this.
Yeah.
Yo,
Really not.
get in the comment section. Next season, we must bring back Mitch.
Yeah.
For the yearly updates, so we can talk about what the hell's going on. All right, but yeah, no, nothing else coming up. Just follow the socials for the laughs, for the journeys, for the motivation, weird motivation, the Leanne Manas, and the congregation videos. Man,
Yeah.
Greatest Rugby is coming up, so that means
And the second thing we like to do is a message to your younger self.
With that though, we noticed that you have your own dictionary.
Oh, you guys, yo, you guys found the HuffPost. That's so crazy. They went deep to the HuffPost when I was still writing comedy articles.
Do you have any messages for the fake Kevin Hart?
Oh, the fake Kevin Hart. Oh, and the Taylor Swift. Yo, you guys are flooding my memory of so many things. What was I doing that time? Why did HuffPost publish me? That's so, I'm not even a writer. That's so weird. No, like, a message to my younger self is, first of all, get up. Why are you sitting there? All right, go out there. No, I'm kidding. But like, I think for young Mitch, who was a kid that was confused, didn't know what he wanted to do. He didn't know what space he was going to find himself in. He was looking for community, for a sense of community. He was looking for love in all the wrong places. Write that down. That's a nice lyric. But just if you are in that space, if you are someone who is young, who's confused, even if you're older, maybe your life is not working out the way you want it to be, just have faith. And also just be consistent. I live by consistency.
Yeah.
Everything that you do, whatever is showing up for your loved ones, showing up for your work, showing up for whatever, as long as you're consistent and you're passionate about it, and also, like we said earlier, do it with intention and know the reason why you're doing this, because sometimes your passion brings pain, but you got to understand that pain only makes you better. So that's where the consistency comes in. So show up for yourself first and foremost before you show up for anything else. And like these guys do, they show up for themselves, they show up for this podcast, and they show up for you. So show them
even if it's late.
Even if it's late. But again, if there's one thing besides the jokes and everything, if there's one thing that you need to take away from seeing me, from me, is just be consistent and do everything with intention.
Nice.
That's it.
Love it.
We have time.
So
Mitch doesn't like this, but
he's owning it. He's owning it now.
Okay. Nice.
Yes. Do you have any questions for us?
Oh yeah.
Turn tables.
Oh, now I need to get into my radio bag. This is fun. For you guys, what advice would you, or let's say instead of advice, like just speak about like in terms of the creative climate within Cape Town. I think a lot of, like we said, we have so many cool creative spaces and so many cool people doing amazing things in different pockets.
Okay.
How do you think we could unite those certain pockets? Because you can look at the jazz scene in Cape Town, which is kind of budding right now. Yeah. And obviously you have the influencers doing their own thing. Then you have all of these things happening. But like sometimes it feels like there's a disconnect within creating like a culture or like a cave, or you know what I'm talking about? Like a circle where those things connect and then creatives support each other.
Yeah.
Like, how do you think we can like go about connecting all of those dots?
Wow. One of the previous guests we had on, Stuart Taylor, he spoke about when he was coming up, they had this sort of like workshop style approach with a group of comedians. Yeah. And they belonged to a circuit together. And I just think that like, would we have the humility to come together as content creators, as maybe a league of podcasters or whatever the case may be, and workshop together? Yeah. And really like, you know, because I mean, there's exciting things like a road to the World Cup. South Africa's going to play Panama in Greenpoint soon. You know, it's going to be 80 rand a ticket. Shout out.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing.
You know what I'm saying? The Cricket World Cup's coming next year. Can we come together and like, you know, start like a nice campaign, maybe go to Namibia, go to Zimbabwe for the World Cup? Yeah. You know, stuff like that. Like, so I think it would be cool if we had the humility to sort of like be in league with one another and just workshop.
I think the part we need to break down is that we think our audience needs to choose. So the idea that your audience isn't my audience is just not true, right? You don't listen to one thing. Yeah. So I think if we can break that down and understand it's our audience. Yeah. Everyone here is our audience. Yeah. They might consume you more than me, but that's a preference thing. Once we break that, we can start having these discussions on making one space. Because I think a lot of the times they are doing it through the lens of you're going to steal my people. Yeah. Wow. Whereas we can actually make it more people if we work together. And the second thing that I would also encourage is start being the brand.
Okay.
Instead of working for the brand. Where I think this is something that I think Nadia Jafta is the best in the Western Cape has done that. Is she cultivated a brand herself that brands want to work with because of who she is. And it's very difficult when you start content creation because you need the brands to keep you alive.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
But people don't stay with you for the brand. They stay with you because of you. And the bigger your brand becomes, the more people want to work with you. So I think those are the two things that I think will help us as the Western Cape create a better economy with each other.
I think you hit the nail on the head there with something, because I remember I was listening to a podcast and someone said the one thing about creatives, and especially now in this climate that we're in, you need to chase your dreams, right? Go for it, create content, but also deal with your reality. So if you still work your 9 to 5, it's fine. It's okay. You know, I think also the competitiveness of what's going on is also another issue as well. So yeah, it's actually very interesting. Like, I really wish, because like I've to be honest with you guys, I've only been doing this video stuff for a year now. Before this was just radio, right? And like in this past year and the conversations that I've had, for me personally, only the Joburg peeps are like, yo, bro, let's do something. Whatever it is. Then naturally, like I remember I was having a conversation with like a Joburg creator, and he was like, yo, bro, no, we need to do something. And I was like, as a Cape Town brain, I know what that is. We're not doing anything. Like, yo, let's go for that lunch. That lunch is not happening. And then he was like, then I was like, oh, bro, but like, obviously I'm in Cape Town. I was like, what is a flight? Like, if the project or the content is good enough and I know you're perfect for it and it will work, what is a flight?
Wow.
And like, those are the conversations that I feel like as Cape Town creators, we need to have. It's like, what is the M5? You know, what is the N2? You ride around the corner, unless you drive a Mark 1. Then I understand, because there's a water bottle there at the back of the boot that you need to stop and pour into your. So I understand that clutch is not the same. But that's what I'm saying though. Like it's about, and also when you do collaborations, I think it's also important to understand that this is not about the collab tag where I see your name, you see my name. It's about what the piece of content is. Do you guys truly both believe in that content? Is it truly funny? Does it make sense that your two worlds are colliding? And even if it doesn't make sense that your two worlds are colliding, that piece was hilarious. So, I mean, look, I've been privileged now. I haven't collabed with a lot of people or has worked with a lot of people, but because of the brands that they've done, I've worked with like other co-hosts and other peeps. And like, it's been so much fun working with them, because as much as we do similar content, but like just the way they approach things for me is refreshing, because now I'm seeing a side of myself that I've never seen before. And I feel like that's what we need to do as Cape Town creatives. It's like, once you collab with someone, not only are you learning from them, but now your brain, your body is adapting to something completely different. You know, now you're hitting jokes and you're hitting marks that you never thought you would do. You know what I mean? Like now your brain is like, oh, Mitch said that, I can go here because he's going there. And now you, as a creator, you become something different, something new. And when you do your individual content, you can take those pieces and take those and just learn from it and just get better. And
iron sharpens iron.
And also there's so much money on the table. So much money on the table. That's the thing. Like trying to be selfish in terms of that aspect is like, it's like weird. Like we're here to create. And I get it. Like I understand when creating is your bread and butter. Like I completely understand. Like that's what you're working on. That's why you're trying to secure the brand so you can pay your rent. But also if you're trying to come up, right? And you want to make it your full-time thing. Like I said, focus, chase on your dreams, but also deal with your reality of going to your 9 to 5. Once you're done with your 9 to 5, after 5 o'clock, yo, if you're out there, pull out your camera, you want to record something cool, you can edit it and upload it. Like what are posting times nowadays? Obviously, podcasting is different. So when they're late, get on their ass. But I'm saying, I'm joking. But I'm saying like, as a creator, like even for me, like people always ask me like, when's the best time to post? I don't know.
Yesterday.
When you, get the content piece out there. Bro. Like if 5 people see it, it's 5 people. If 200 people see it, it's 200 people. Think about like how when I started, the whole thing was 200 people in a room. How crazy does that look?
That's a lot.
200 people in a room. And you don't know that one of those people in that 200 is a brand manager, is a CEO. You don't know exactly what, but you're too busy looking at, I need to get 10,000. You get 15. Oh, you've got what? 5,000 followers. no, we can't collab. Even though your brands aligning
Yeah.
would make magic.
Mhm.
Now you both eating.
Yeah.
It's all eat, man. Look at me. I've been eating. Both like a corrupt politician. I'm eating. But I can eat even more. You know what I mean?
Guys, if you want to hear more, tune in on weekends.
Tune in on the radio, guys. Yeah, the radio. Yeah, it's so much fun, man.
But thanks, Mitch.
We
I
work-
think for
thank-
us, we were really
you've blessed us.
quite stoked and quite excited that you decided to come.
In the middle of Ramadan, you fooled me.
Come on, listen.
Pause.
Yeah, that's going back to Boerewors, bro. That's going back. That's kind of people are like, yo, what the hell? What heated rivalry thing is this?
If you like
It's so
this type
freaky.
of content.
Oh, someone got their heated rivalry joke. You got the heated rivalry joke.
We did.
Yeah. Freaky
See
ass
more
guys.
of
Yeah. Where's the hockey puck?
Shout out loud. Thanks, Mitch.
But
Thanks,
yeah,
JP.
guys, thank you very much for having me. This was fantastic. Follow the guys, like, subscribe, do all those things.
And we are.
Peace.